soda. Remy boys, they know us. All fast money, they slow bus.
What is going on, you guys? Brandon here, aka Browadis, and today's video is going to be a story. I haven't told a story in a while. This story is actually pretty entertaining, at least for myself. So grab your popcorn, whatever fake brand this is. Grab your cup of milk, but not to drink by itself. For your double stuffed Oreo, and get ready to enjoy this story. I feel like Santa Claus. But before I start this story, there's a few random points. The Suns still suck. The record might not show it, but they're the absolute worst team in the NBA. Anthony's still a fuckboy. Browadis is still my name. Rug is still my brother. Jackie's still my girlfriend. This popcorn tastes really fake. Jolly Time. I'm not sure what you guys put in here. But anyway, it's time to tell my story. My story is about the first time I ever kissed a girl. The first time I ever kissed a girl. This is including a peck, a makeout, a long kiss, short kiss. It doesn't. My first kiss came when I was almost 17 and a half years old. I was 17 and a half years old. Are you kidding me? Like, I'm not saying this in a cocky way at all, but I'm not a bad looking person right now. Before, oh my God, if you guys seen me before, you would understand why I didn't have my first kiss. I got a bunch of my subscribers are probably age range, I don't know, 12 to 16, 12 to 17, and I bet a majority of you guys have already had your first kiss. So you're looking at me like, wow, what a loser. Yeah, it was bad. I didn't even peck a girl on the lips till I was almost 17 and a half. It was after my junior year of high school. I was going into my senior year. It was in that summer. Me and my family were on a cruise. We went to a Carnival cruise. We went to Mexico. I think it was like a 7-day cruise. I'm going to say this nicely. Girls on cruise ships are whores. That's me saying it nicely. If you've ever been on a cruise ship, you would know what I'm talking about. Guys, I think I'm going to zip this jacket up. I feel like it looks nicer zipped up. But, there's this club. And, it's called, I think, it's a club, okay? Fuck, I look like a priest. But, yeah, so there's this club, and I think it's like ages 15 to 17, and me and my cousins were sitting there, and I still remember my mom had a headache, so she was laying down in the room. So I told my cousin Jessica, you guys probably know her, that I'm going to go give my mom a pill, like an Advil, so she could feel better. And I go to my mom, and I come back, and Jessica whispers in my ear, because we speak Chaldean, so she whispers in this language. I'm going to translate it in English. She said, the girl next to me told me that she thinks you're cute. And think about me this way. I had never had a girlfriend. I had never kissed a girl. I was literally a loser up until this point. So I'm looking at Jess and I'm just like, no, she didn't, because this girl wasn't bad looking. I'm just like, no, she did not. And she was like, yeah, she did. I swear, talk to her. And so like, I shit myself. And that's being generous. I shit myself. So Jessica moves and I sit next to her and I'm just like, hey, like, what's your name? And I just have like the most awkward, like, I thank God every day that I'm not like this anymore. I had like the most awkward game, and I was like we started talking, but she was all calm and I was just like, oh yeah, blah blah. So like after a while, we go up to the top of the golf course. There's a mini golf course on the 12th floor, and it's outdoors. It's fucking like 2 in the morning, and it's freezing cold. It's like, I don't know, like middle of the ocean, fucking 2 in the morning. So we're up there, and in my head, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, it's actually happening. And like, we're sitting on the bench, and like, I'm putting this off for so long. I'm just like talking, and I know she wants to kiss me, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm fucking... After a while, This motherfucker literally turns, gets on top of me, and starts making out with me, and I'm literally like, okay, and like, so we start kissing, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. And then she grabs my, but this story is about my first kiss, so we're not gonna go any further. No, I'm just joking. I did not do anything past that. Yeah, I didn't do anything past that. So and after that, I told Jess, I was like, Jess, you weren't lying. Like, she actually did. And Jess was like, I told you. And I'm just like, I don't know. The funny part of this story, I guess, is two things. One, no, actually three things. One, how ugly I was. I was short, chubby, really, really short, really ugly. All throughout middle school and like my first 3 years of high school. So that's like, it's no surprise for me telling a story of why, like when my first kiss was being 17 and a half. That's no surprise to me. I look terrible. So for all you people who think you're ugly now, just trust me, there's hope. But no, I'm just joking. But secondly is like just how I approached this kiss. I was so awkward. I was like, I was like, I had no idea what to do. Like, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, just third, the fact that I was almost 18 years old without having kissed a girl on the lips, and now my count is probably like in the 30s. No, I'm just joking, but, or am I? But no, I'm just joking. If I say that one more time, slap myself in the face. But there's a story of my first kiss, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Vlog coming out tomorrow. Like I said, the Suns still suck, sadly, but I love my Suns. Brandon, Browadis, I'm out. Peace, guys. Really quick, after I edited the video, I noticed I left out a pretty funny part, and I'm not gonna say I did it on accident. I left this part out on purpose because it's pretty embarrassing. But so I don't know if this happened to anybody else before, but I'm sure it has. Don't be liars right now. You know, like after you get your first kiss, this literally happened on the cruise. This girl's like from a whole nother state. I didn't even know her, but you get attached because it's your first time. I literally was texting her after the cruise, like about feelings and stuff. First of all, I'm fucking dead right now. I was actually texting this random ass chick who just kissed me on the top of the cruise ship. I was telling her like about feelings and like how I care about her and stuff, and she straight up like, first of all, you're a hoe because I was telling you about my feelings and you were like ignoring me and pretty much telling me that it was just a one-time thing like that. But that's so embarrassing looking back on it. Like, who's gonna do that? Just a tip for all you youngins, even though I'm only 20 years old.